Warning, spoilers. Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks, Bruce. To my last video for my Halloween special, and I'll be reviewing Blackest Night, Rise of the Black Lanterns. This story is a combination one-shots that take place during the events of Blackest Night. The first story is involving the Atom, who is already joined the Indigo tribe and is fighting Hawkman and Hawkgirl, or become Black Lanterns, and is trying to find a way to bring them back, while also fighting a Black Lantern version of his ex-wife, who, even though she's done horrible things to him and his loved ones, he still cares about her. And then we get a story with the Phantom Stranger, who is, trying to help Deadman and also the Spectre in the beginning, who I kind of found a little weird because Deadman was in Gotham City. Like, how the heck did he get to the other side of the world? But who knows? He's a spirit, so maybe he can just go super fast. I don't really know that much about Deadman, so maybe he can do that. Um, while that was happening, we have a Green Arrow story where Green Arrow is fighting, his loved ones, and he's talking trash about them, trying to mess with them. Which, is, what a Black Lantern usually does to their opponents. But with a character like Black Canary, she should be a little more stronger with that. Like, she actually kind of, loses focus at some times. Like, even, like with Connor Hawke, it made sense. That's his father, and probably doesn't have that much experience with fighting evil versions of your loved ones. Or maybe he does. I don't really read much about Green Arrow. But still, I know a good chunk about Black Canary, and she should be a little stronger about this. Like, lately with the whole marriage thing, she seems to be a little weaker with when her husband's not around. It's kind of weird. Um, then we have a Superboy story, which is basically the same thing as the Green Arrow one, except Superboy himself is in danger because he's actually decaying from the inside. And he's fighting off Wonder Girl, and we kind of learned the Black Lantern rings can actually make them stronger because this Black Lantern Superboy has powers that the original Superboy doesn't have. Um, and I have to say, like, this was really good. I really like the this story, and Wonder Girl acts like how Black Canary should have acted with the whole Green Arrow story. Um, then we have a Catwoman story where Black Mask has returned and he wants to kill Catwoman, but when she doesn't seem to be so scared of him, he decides, like, screw it, I'm gonna go after your sister and, have some fear of her and just finish what I started before because he kidnapped her and then tortured her husband to death in front of her. Um, the end of that story actually kind of begins this whole her sister kind of thinking that Selena is possessed by a demon, which goes off for a while. I kind of found it weird it was called Catwoman story, even though Harley Quinn and Ivy were involved. And at that time they were in a group called the Gotham City Sirens, so I don't know why it wasn't just called Gotham City Sirens. Um, and it's just my personal thing. And then while that's happening, we also have a Western story where all the Black Lantern Western characters come back. Like Batlash, Jonah Hex, you name it. They're all there. And they're fighting off, the government and the Ray. And also the descendant of Quentin Turnbull. Um, it's a really cool story. It's really cool to see all these Western characters show up in the modern day Marvel universe. well, the modern day Marvel universe at that time. Yeah, I know Jonah Hex has showed up the modern day during the DC universe. I'm sorry I misspoke. I just realized I said Marvel instead of DC. Um, but it's really kind of cool to see all these characters show up at that time. Even though I know that Jonah Hex has time traveled a lot. Like even the DC animated universe, they acknowledged that where he talks about how he knows Batman's a time traveler, and also you don't really want ray guns, they jam, which is kind of cool. But I'm off track here. And then the final story is a Shazam story where Osiris, a character um, from the um, from the storyline 52, has come back to life as a Black Lantern. But unlike the others, he's not actually evil. He remembers everything except how he died. He wakes up to a world where his country has gone to crap, and everyone seems to be scared of him. And he finds out that he is dead, and someone who he believed was his best friend, Sobek, killed him. So he has to fight off Sobek, who is also a Black Lantern, and also another character from 52, and protect the people, even though he's also trying to fight the hunger when it actually activates. I have to say, out of all of them, the Shazam story was really good. It got me really interested in these characters. I think all these stories are really good in their own way. Some are better than the others. I have to say, I really enjoyed the Zero Boy story, and I really like the Shazam story. Um, the Green Arrow story kind of makes me remind myself that, in many books I read, Green Arrow kind of plays off as a jackass to people, but only the books I do own. Like, I don't, as I said before, I don't really read much about Green Arrow, but the stories I do own, he is kind of an ass. Um, so, if you were just, looking for more, if you're just a fan of the storyline Blackest Night and you want to find more of them, I would say pick this up. You won't be disappointed. So that's what I gotta say. I hope you liked this video. I hope you have a happy Halloween, and goodbye.